Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3, episode 3, volume 3, whatever you want to call it, the third edition of our Scary React segment video. We're basically going to start from the top. I got a little list of videos, and I'm really excited for this list we have today. And you guys have been showing a lot of love on the YouTube videos as well. The people in the stream have been really enjoying it as well. Appreciate it. I really do. And it's very fun for me. I've always been into true crime. I've always been into spooky videos. And this is a good time for us to react to new videos that drop. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, grab a snack, grab a drink. If there's ever a time to do it, it is right now. So if you don't have one, if you're in the stream, go get one. Because we're going on this crazy adventure together, ladies and gentlemen, you and I right now. All right? Hope you guys enjoyed. Lean back on the couch. Y'all know I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Vader, are you ready?
Yes, master.
The first video we have today is called Bus Stop. This is a short horror film. Now, this is the first time we've added a short horror film into our reaction nights. So I'm excited for this. All right, Bus Stop horror short film. Run it. Dude just drives right by him.
See it? I was right here.
Bus stops are the only places where you can be alone with your thoughts and the
Bus stops are the only places where you can be alone with your thoughts and the occasional stranger. Oh, that's me, all right?
Dude, bus stops are creepy, bro. I played too many horror games where it starts at a creepy bus stop. And now I never look at them the same. I'm not doing captions, chat. YouTube captions suck.
After carefully reviewing your application, we regret to inform you we are not offering you admission to Sharpbrook University.
You just get denied college. Rip college dreams. Okay. Hold on, I got an email about your grades. I swear if you're not going to get into Shirebrook, you just keep running away from your problems. Oh, this is his mom. Get home ASAP, we need to talk. Oh, God. I feel like we've all been there. Hold on, before things get a little crazy, this just triggered some old memories, man. All right, obviously I didn't do, like, amazing in school. And, bro, it used to give me such bad anxiety whenever my mom would call my name. If I was, like, upstairs... and she was downstairs, she'd be like, Carter, because that's my govy. It's my government name. I would get a little pit in my stomach because I was like always nervous it was going to be about school, bro. You know? It's not like my mom was like, KingWoolz. It just, oh man, I hated that. And I'm so glad I do not have to deal with that anymore, bro. Oh my God. Seriously.
Travels?
Oh.
No.
You sure? Seems like there's a lot going on in that head.
Okay. A nice stranger.
How did you?
I've been here all along, watching you.
Nice.
And I know everything about you. I know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and even what you're going to do next.
What?
Relax, I'm just messing with you.
That's,
I'm not really in the mood to
that's a
talk.
funny joke. Like, what?
I've been there too. You know, clenching your knees, thinking, that sense of despair. And no one was there.
Oh, hell no.
No one cared.
You don't know how I feel. I'm sitting here waiting for the bus that I don't want to get on, that will take me home when no one understands me, and I wake up to do things that are not working out. I still don't know what to do at this point.
Die?
Isn't it a bit too soon?
Time flies. Who knows what's around the
When you're
corner?
having fun. Okay.
Oh, damn, this bus is taking forever.
Yeah, holy hell.
You okay? There's someone in the darkness.
What?
I don't see anything.
Look, across the street.
Oh yeah. I see him.
Okay.
It's the boogeyman, and he's coming to get us.
What the? It's not funny.
You are funny. Why don't you introduce me to your friend?
This is getting weird. I think I'm gonna leave now.
The Crooked Man! Oh, shit.
No! You can't just leave. The bus will arrive in 7 minutes. You
Time
don't
to
want
go.
to find out what will happen if you leave.
I don't want to find
Time
out
to
what
leave.
happens if I stay.
Don't care what she says.
So you'll just keep running away from your problems. Leaving a helpless lady alone at a haunted bus stop is a cowardly move.
Wow. The guilt trip worked. You're falling into a trap.
Man, I'm gonna regret this.
She did sound like Hermione!
What's your problem anyway? You don't even believe I saw something out there, so what are you so afraid of?
I'll put it this way. If you're scared of that boogeyman, believe me, he's still better company than my parents.
Holy trauma dump.
My mum used to lock me in the closet
Oh, hell no.
when she had a bad day at work,
Where did this come from?
or when father felt like it.
Oh.
That's how I got my fear of the darkness.
Oh, goodness.
Later, my friends found out about it and thought it'd be funny to lock me in a broom closet on a Friday night.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's all right, I guess. I just don't like being alone in the dark.
So who is the Crooked
I have
Man?
a family now.
You were adopted?
Kind of. Yeah. Still trying to get along with them. Find common ground.
It'll work out. It just takes time.
Good
Yeah.
reassurance. All right.
We have plenty of it.
To be honest, I'm not getting along with my parents either. I've even tried to run away from home a few times. Sometimes it just seems as if they come from planet responsible, and I come from planet I don't care what anyone thinks.
Okay.
You seem nice. I wish I had friends like you, instead of ones who push you under the bus.
Push you under the bus! She's gonna push you under the bus! Wait! No!
Don't move.
Why are they doing this to me? This is so unfair!
Electricians.
What?
I saw someone again. There, in the dark.
You're just hallucinating.
Okay, I'll say this, chat. They're taking an awfully long time to get to the fucking climax. Can I say that? Like, this is it's dragging. Let's just all climax already. You know?
Your mind playing tricks on
No,
you.
I know, I saw. It was a figure standing there in the shadows, pointing
Yeah.
at something. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
How didn't you see him?
He's getting pushed
That's
under the
fucking
bus.
insane.
I
He was
caught
right
that.
there.
It's happening.
Well, the shadows you're seeing, they might be.
Who?
A legend has it that a monster haunts this bus stop. It's said it comes back every once in a while, lurking in the darkness and stalking its next prey.
How did it kill them?
It's said it has big, yellow eyes. Its presence can be felt a mile away.
Oh! It's the bus!
It's said to be an outcast. But it seeks to be whole again, just like me.
How did it kill them?
It is feeding on the despair of those who are feeling helpless. People it killed were lost and misunderstood. They had no future. They were failures.
Right.
Together we can fill the void of our souls. Embrace the monster.
Hold on. What, did he stop the bus with the force? The hell is happening here? Either that or he's pulling a Spider-Man. Edward Cullen. Oh my god. You know what's funny? I've never seen Twilight, but I know the scene you're talking about. Wait, there's a guy in the bus. He looks like Dracula. Buddy, answer your phone. What is happening? Holy, hey, let's go here.
Crazy night, huh? Are you getting on?
Yeah.
Is anything wrong?
No.
Is it the doll? It's probably like the doll on the ground, right? Oh, she was dead. Okay.
Hey, Mom, it's me. Yeah, sorry I missed your call earlier. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm coming home.
Chat, what we think? W or L
running.
overall? Is he dead now? Oh, wait. Is he dead?
I love you too. Yeah, bye.
Wait. Maybe he's dead, though. Or maybe that's the point of the ending, is we're supposed to not know completely. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, man, they took way too long to get to the climax there. Definitely dragged out, drugged. It could have been 5 to 7 minutes shorter. I can't lie. I thought the people standing over to the side, that was like the creepiest part, in my opinion. Like those people were creepy. That kind of gave off like Insidious different dimension vibes. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't think I'm going to give that a passing grade though. That does not pass in my school, in my class. Chat, next one we got, like I said, this is another short horror film. This one's about half the length of the other one. I'm interested though. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but I guess this is why we do this. You know, let's check it out. This one's called Don't Turn Around. Creepy horror short film. Good luck. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Why did they use the same door creaking sound 4 times in a row? You're telling me you couldn't go on YouTube and download 4 different door creaks? Oh my, hold on. All they could afford, it's free! Listen, Are you kidding me? You think I wasn't going to notice that? Oh, no. Did you hear those footsteps?
Let's go.
Hey! Hey! I like this! What is that? If you hear breathing, don't turn around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, that was a creepy sound. I can't lie. The footsteps sound.
The US finally gave permission for Ukraine to fire American long-range missiles into Russia. Kiev has done so. Its attack on a target within Russia's recognized territorial borders was confirmed by both Moscow and by officials in Washington.
I don't like that dark
US
doorway.
Policy comes at a critical time. The Biden administration is due to give way to that of Donald Trump in January.
Don't turn. This is how dogs beg for food, by the way, okay? This is exactly what it's like. You're making food, you got food in your hand. This is what a dog sounds like behind you.
Claims that you had
Was
fired
that a
6
bark?
American ATACMS missiles into Russia's Bryansk region, though no reports of casualties. The response from Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, said the missile attack was a signal that the West wants to...
Okay. All right, she's getting ready for bed. Normal night routine. Don't turn around. Oh!
Why you?
Wait, she's in front of a mirror. She turned around. The one rule you weren't supposed to break. What? What is that? You're looking again? Great. Awesome. You know what's really bothering me, chat? I'm sorry to pause it in the middle of all this bullshit. The fact that she's not worried at all about her ankle getting grabbed from under the bed is driving me insane. Anybody else think about that? I hate how she's sitting on the bed, bro. You didn't look. You didn't do a sweep. You have no idea that it's clear. You don't know if it's clear or not. You guys feel the same way, right? Is that it? Honey? So is it a loop? Just people moving in or something? All right. What'd you guys think, bro? What'd you guys think? Okay, it had potential, but it sucks because the sound design at the beginning completely took me out of it, bro. Like, bro, these footsteps, where was it? Like, this after the door creak was so bad. Hold on. Listen. It's not even matching up with her body movements. Like, that sounded so bad. Oh my god. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll give it it's a mid grade. Mid. Doesn't pass. Mid. 5 out of 10. Maybe a 4. All right. The guy was actually pretty creepy. I can't lie. Like, Oh my God. And guys, you know what also bothered me about this? Sorry to go super in depth. Bro, the crying didn't match up with like her movements of crying. Like, listen to her crying here. Like, that breathing is so fast and she's not hyperventilating. You know? So, yeah. That's all I got to say. All right. Chat, ready to move on to the next one? Dude, I appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you all for being here, man. All right, next one. We're getting away from the short films, okay? Now it is spooky, scary, creepy time, okay? I mean, it always has been, but real life footage time. Here we go. This first one is from Chilling Scares. Okay, shout out Chilling Scares. We watch a lot of his videos, almost all of them, actually. This one is called 5 Most Disturbing Stealth Camping Encounters Caught on Camera. No idea what that means. What does stealth have to do with it? I don't know, but let's see. Okay.
Ian on YouTube is a channel run by 30-year-old Ian who's been posting on the platform for the better part of a decade.
Okay.
His content covers everything from day-in-the-life work vlogs to different adventures after hours.
Gotcha.
And while most of it is nothing more than fun, one particular encounter left him shaken to his core. On January 18th, 2024, Ian posted a video going over the disturbing experience he had while stealth camping in a McDonald's parking lot in Palm Springs.
Wait, what is stealth camping? What does that mean? I didn't know that was actually a thing. Camping where you aren't technically allowed kind of in plain sight. That's what it means? Okay. So you're telling me he's just in his car?
Springs, California. Stealth camping, for those who don't know, is when someone spends the night in a vehicle or tent in an area not officially designated for camping, usually while trying to avoid detection.
Why?
It's often done out of necessity, curiosity, or simply for the thrill of it.
Okay.
And while it can be harmless, it also means the camper is
answered.
completely exposed and vulnerable to whatever or whoever might be lurking nearby. This is exactly what happened with Ian on the 16th of January 2024. He'd been stealth camping for quite some time by that point, and had spent nights in much harsher conditions, like during heavy rain or in a sandstorm. Okay. So, staying overnight in a McDonald's parking lot seemed like nothing to him. Unfortunately, he couldn't have been more wrong. After setting everything up, he went to lie down in the back of his car. But just as he was about to fall asleep, he was interrupted by the sound of someone repeatedly trying to open his car's door.
No!
He immediately got up to see who it was, and this is what he came across.
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? What's up, man?
Oh, God.
What's going on? What are you doing?
There was a man standing outside the passenger door. What made the encounter even more unsettling was that the man never said a word, even as Ian repeatedly called out to him, trying to get some kind of explanation for what he was doing.
Dude, that's creepy.
Hey, bro. What's up? What you doing, man?
He's just standing there?
Weird, bro.
Despite his panic, however, he made the wise decision to stay locked within his car and quickly drive to a more hidden spot in the lot. But that wasn't enough. Because just a few minutes later, Ian spotted the same man walking around the parking lot, possibly trying to locate his car. Fearing for his safety, he drove to a completely different location and managed to sleep through the rest of the night without any...
Chad, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not afraid to hit somebody. If you're being weird and doing some creepy shit, I don't know. I don't think I'll hesitate, dude. I don't care. I'll run you over. If I have to.
Incident. Still, the question remained, who was this man and what exactly was he trying to do?
Especially if it's on camera and like self-defense style, yep, you got it all, boom, you're getting a hit.
Ian never made a follow-up or shared any more info regarding the encounter in the video's description, so we can only speculate on what happened that night. Now, it's entirely possible that he was just a harmless, mentally ill person who wasn't fully conscious of what he was doing. This could explain why he didn't answer when Ian called out to him and just calmly walked away without a word. However, a far more likely explanation is that the act of trying to break into Ian's car was completely intentional, and when he was caught, he just acted confused and harmless to seem less threatening.
100%.
Perhaps he really thought the car was empty and was trying to steal it. Or maybe he knew Ian was inside and had intentions to rob him or something far more sinister. His strange behavior also suggested that he might have been under the influence of some kind of drugs, which would have made him even more unstable and by extension more dangerous. Fortunately, Ian managed to drive away unscathed before he could find out the man's true intentions.
Dude, that's creepy. Chad, I'm getting a pimple on my chin. Pray for me.
On February 11th, 2024, stealth camping YouTuber Brendan Explores posted a video of him spending a night in the small village of Jaywick, England. The thing about Jaywick, however, is that it's been named as the most deprived town in all of England. The combination of high unemployment and poor living conditions has pushed many of its residents toward a life of crime. Brendan, however, wanted to see the village firsthand to decide whether it was...
I cannot believe people do this, though. Stealth camping? It's so weird.
Truly as bad as the media made it out to be. His first impressions of the place were quite good, with him admiring the natural landscape surrounding the village.
We did not see this.
What he didn't realize at the time was that this lighthearted escape to the countryside would soon spiral into complete disaster.
Unless maybe we did see this.
It began with him driving through the town and searching for a discreet spot to park his van so he could settle in before it got dark. He eventually found a parking lot.
Oh, we did see this, didn't we? Oh, wait.
About it for a few minutes, he thought it would be best to...
Yup. Oh yeah, someone's creeping outside. Oh hell no.
This person then tried to open the van's sliding door.
Oh, that's so scary.
But before Brendan even had a chance to fully understand his predicament, this happened.
Bang! Yo. I mean, they were obviously just trying to steal it. Why else would you smash it? Unless you're trying to steal everything inside. But like, bro, assuming somebody's not in it though, especially like something like a camper or a van, is insane. You got to just assume somebody's sleeping in it. I'm going to speedrun this one because we've seen it.
Or, as for how nowhere, when you said you had...
Yeah. Okay. He's scared. It was a scary, traumatizing experience. And there we go. Next one.
In March of 2025, a camping YouTuber named Daniel Mark Brown planned a stealth camping trip in the woodlands surrounding Oswestry, England. His plan was simple: travel alongside one of the many hiking trails in the area and then go off-trail to find a good stealth spot. And this worked better than he expected, finding the perfectly hidden camping area in no time.
Okay.
After setting down his supplies, Daniel went to the nearby river to cook a meal before heading back to the spot he found earlier. By the time he came back, it was already starting to get...
Yo, this guy's onto something. He's putting ramen noodles in a taco? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's good? You guys have tried that? That sounds so good. So fattening, but so good.
Earlier. By the time he came back, it was already starting to get dark, and the trail was starting to empty out, giving Daniel the peace of mind to wind down and call it a night. However, what happened next made him realize the true danger he was in.
Oh no.
After laying out his sleeping bag, settling down, and finally falling...
This is crazy. Can I just say that? Using a sleeping bag just loosely in the woods is insane.
Asleep, 90 minutes had passed when he was suddenly...
Hey, that's his tent, bro. Don't worry, he has a tent. It's all good. It's just for his head.
He jolted awake.
I've 100% been spotted. Right, I'm trying to keep calm and keeping calm. I'm almost too scared to breathe here. I think a dog or something just came in.
Daniel was woken up by the cracking of branches, followed by the light from a flashlight.
No.
He eventually found the courage to unzip his sleeping bag to see who was out there.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, that's right. They're looking straight at me. Right, I'm trying not to panic.
Why are people walking around at night, bro?
By this point, he couldn't think of anything else to do but call out to the person who was now aiming the flashlight at him. But instead of getting a reply of any kind, the person just turned around and disappeared into the woods, never to be seen again.
What?
Hello?
Imagine not even responding. That's creepy behavior. Not replying?
They haven't been about. I haven't seen a single light now for maybe 5-10 minutes. I don't even know. I've been just trying to keep as calm as possible. But when they walked off and the light went out,
he was probably dumping a body.
Which direction they were. But somewhere in that direction.
That would make sense.
I'll forget it. Let's just go.
This experience startled him enough to quickly pack his stuff and hightail out of the wooded area. However, if the person with the flashlight had malicious intent, leaving the campsite wasn't going to be an easy task. The way they refused to respond to Daniel's hello was unsettling enough.
Yeah, that's creepy.
But how they silently turned off their light and disappeared into the woods suggested they might have been hiding, waiting to ambush him to rob him, or possibly worse. That being said, it's entirely possible that the mysterious person was just someone walking their dog at night or something else completely innocent. As for why they didn't
alright, if somebody was walking their dog at night, I mean, I would reply. I feel like. I don't know, though. Because it's weird either way. Both of these people are kind of weird. Why is he laying in a sleeping bag in the middle of the woods? I mean, maybe he's homeless. Not the best spot to be, though. So, I don't know.
Reply to Daniel, it's possible they were just as scared as he was after hearing a hello from the darkness of the woods.
Hell no.
However, we also can't rule out the possibility that they were trying to sneak up on Daniel for some sinister reason, only turning around once they realized they'd been spotted. Whatever the case may be,
True,
Daniel
Kev.
made it out of the woods safely without encountering the same person again.
Yeah, don't walk your dogs in the woods. I gotta try the ramen noodle
Ellie and
taco.
Graham are an elderly duo from the UK who travel around the country in their camper van while vlogging about their adventures on YouTube.
Oh, that's nice.
In November of 2022, they were on one of their trips when they had to urgently travel back home due to an emergency.
Oh no.
However, they were too far away to make it back in one day. After searching online, they found a stealth camping spot on the outskirts of a town called Altrincham. It was a fairly small car park. But the couple was in a hurry, so they didn't have any other choice but to camp there for the night, hoping to get back on the road the next morning. What they didn't expect, however, was that this would spiral into the most terrifying experience of their entire camping journey. By the time they got to this location, it was already dark out. They parked their van and settled in for the night, going to sleep at around 11 p.m.
Oh god.
But then at 1 a.m., both of them woke up to the sound of loud music blaring from a car. However, the music stopped soon after, so they brushed it off and began settling back into their bed.
Okay.
That's when they both heard a disturbing bang coming from their own van.
What?
It was loud enough that they thought a tree had fallen onto their van. They quickly rushed outside to see what had happened, and this was the shocking sight they came across.
Just can't believe it. We've just been woken up with a loud bang.
Damn, they broke the glass.
And,
a brick.
You dropped something on the floor there. Or was that glass? 2 bricks. And someone's just smashed Merlin's windows while we were sleeping.
No.
So no, we don't recommend this as a place to stop. They smashed
Dude, that's so wholesome. Just an elderly couple, like, that travels and vlogs together. That's so wholesome.
Screen, but Graham's hoping he can drive with that. But here's us in the middle of nowhere. With a broken window and a cracked windscreen. About 200 miles from home.
Damn.
After some investigation, they found 3 bricks around the van, which was severely damaged. The windshield was cracked, the passenger side window was completely shattered, and the van had a massive dent behind the sliding door.
No.
More troubling than the physical damage to the van was the psychological impact on Ellie and Graham, who were now absolutely terrified. It's also possible that this could have been a trap designed to lure them out of the safety of their locked van. However, even after hours had passed, no one approached the couple, attempted a break-in, or made any kind of move toward them.
I mean, that's
But
good.
instead of bringing comfort, this only made the two even more unsettled. They were just attacked with multiple bricks, yet they had no idea who did it and why.
Honestly, it was probably just some random guy who has nothing better to do and just felt like breaking something. I don't think it definitely wasn't like some kind of ambush thing.
After talking to the family from another camper van that was parked...
or kids at night, like middle school, high school kids, like, yeah.
Nearby, they learned that the attacker came in a car, as the other family heard tire screeches after the attack. Ellie and Graham also figured that this was a group effort, because despite the multiple bricks, there was only one collision sound. In other words, there were at least 3 suspects who threw bricks at the same time.
Oh my.
Why would anyone attack an elderly couple out of nowhere and then leave without gaining anything?
Well, they probably
from it?
didn't know.
Maybe they just wanted to scare off campers for whatever reason. But if that were the case, why was the other van spared completely? Unfortunately, there's really no clues to help answer these questions. No faces were seen, no voices were heard, and no clear motive ever emerged, leaving the entire incident...
Alright, it was definitely just a random thing.
A complete
you guys agree?
mystery.
Definitely just
and
random.
while Ellie and Graham...
I mean, I get it. Yeah.
15th of July 2020... On the 15th of July 2022, YouTuber The Abandoned Camper uploaded a video of her stealth camping in an abandoned cemetery from the 1800s.
Why would you...
Things started off quite normal as she found a clearing hidden in the thick foliage and began unpacking her camping gear. After setting up camp, she decided to explore the cemetery to pass the time until nightfall. And that's when things started to take a strange turn.
Wow,
As she was
I'm so
filming
surprised.
the gravestones, she began to hear what sounded like a bunch of kids screaming.
I mean, I heard a dog bark. So maybe there's a neighborhood. I mean, it's got to be near a neighborhood, right? I mean, that's not really that weird. It's a little creepy, but...
She assumed she was alone in the cemetery. However, she could not have been more wrong. As she was going back...
I mean, that one... Chad, that one's not that weird.
To her camp...
But there are kids here. Like, young kids.
Raccoons, you guys
in the
think?
Cemetery. And I'm wondering how active this place actually is. Do people come here at night and kind of party in the forest or something? That dog kind of ruined it. Not ruined it, I shouldn't say that. The dog barking, I didn't want to disturb anybody, especially since I'm not supposed to be here. So I think I'll finish my exploring tomorrow morning. And because there seems to be still a lot of stuff here. See?
Okay, that's just people, though. That's people, chat.
Kid, I think they know I'm here. That's not good.
At this point, she was pretty certain that the kids knew about her and were just messing with her. However, she still kept her camera rolling just in case, and even made sure that she wasn't followed back to the campsite.
I'm gonna keep this recording.
Okay.
Just in case.
Anything else happen?
But I'm also gonna stop and find out what they're doing. If they're actually watching me or not.
I mean, if it's just people, I don't care.
Fire to cook her food, walking toward her in the forest.
There are people walking around back here. They don't have headlamps on, but like I said in my last video, I do not like being around people in the middle of a forest, especially when it's dark out.
I mean, I get that, but dude, you are literally camping in a cemetery, okay? Anything that happens is fucking fair game. Like, who does that?
So, I might pack up.
Okay. All right, I think that's...
Quickly leaving the cemetery, making
That's the
as
end of
quiet
that.
as possible.
Yeah, listen, I was going to save us some time for sure. I feel like there was a lot of yapping from her. I don't think that one was that crazy. I think that whole video, it was all right. It was all right. I mean, dude, I learned at least what stealth camping is. So, we were talking about it last time. Okay, something about audio, not even necessarily voicemails, even though this is what it's about, okay? 5 disturbing voicemails with backstories. Scary audio is sometimes scarier than physical videos, you know? Like the unexplained sounds that you could possibly get through voicemails, bro, is so eerie and just creepy overall. And I'm excited to see what happens here. 5 disturbing voicemails with backstories, volume 2. Let's run it. good luck. This is a 12-minute video, so should be pretty quick. Bridget, thank you for the 6 months. I love you. Flaming Clam with the 4. And Linz, thank you for the 5. I appreciate you. I used to make ramen burritos. Dude, I got to try it. Oh, yeah. Also, I found a new food recipe in that video. So, yeah. Here we go.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
This first one comes from Jade from Seattle. After college, Jade and her boyfriend Steve wanted to live together. They had talked about this since they were freshmen in college together often, and eventually they started their lives together. But unfortunately, all has not been happily ever after so far. For some time, almost every day after work, Jade will come home to unwanted gifts from a stranger. Gift baskets full of things like jewelry and other expensive items, and on other occasions flowers with letters. But every single time there would be a gift basket left, it would include a photo of Jade out in public with family, friends, her dog, or her boyfriend. One day, Jade took the basket into the house and began crying, causing Steve to come running to her side. Steve was furious, as he knew this wasn't just a sign of harassment, but also stalking. Steve would later install security cameras around the house. After a nice dinner one night, Jade was taking a bath and was listening to some relaxing music when she heard her phone ding. It was a text from an unknown number saying, "I'm outside." Jade screamed, causing Steve to rush in and see the text. So Steve checked the cameras through his phone and saw a tall man was at their doorstep. The man stood there for about 5 minutes before leaving in the direction of the woods. This was a screenshot of the man standing at the door with a black mask over his face. Jade also attached this video she recorded of herself home alone one night while Peter was at work, and the man came to the house knocking on the windows as she texts her mother and grandma in fear.
Bro.
After calling the police, they didn't provide much assistance to Jade, only suggesting she change her phone number. Fast forward a few nights, and Jade began to hear her phone go off at around 3 a.m.
That's
It was the same unknown number calling her. She didn't pick up the call, and about a minute or two later, Jade's phone vibrated, notifying her of a voicemail left from the number. This was the voicemail.
I don't have a house. I don't have any friends. No love. I have nothing to lie on. I have no eyes. No feelings.
Dude, what?
I have no meaning. But I have this urge to kill. This is my world, and I'm the one who controls this. It's not a bloody game. I'll take you at any time, and you can do anything. I know you best. Where you are, how fast you can run, and what scares you. I'm real. I'm not a legend or story.
Bro.
I took the souls.
Oh,
The next morning, Jade and Steve went to the police station together to show them all the proof of what was happening. This was fairly recently that Jade sent me this, and the case is apparently still under investigation. She says the man still occasionally leaves unwanted gifts to this day.
Bro. How? Like, come on, bro. How are you not finding this guy? All you gotta do is set up around the house, set up a nice perimeter, and wait for him to walk into the nest. You guys think that one's fake? I mean, here's the thing, all right? The voicemail, like, is that from a book or a movie or something? Like, that was, like, oddly well written. It's fake? No way. Oh, my. How do you guys know, though?
On November 21st, 2018, at around 1 in the morning, a young man named Dylan received a very strange and alarming voicemail. At the time he received the voicemail, he was asleep and didn't notice it until a few weeks later. This was the voicemail.
Hey Dylan, I just wanted to know, Why is your bed that color? It's really nice looking out in the closet. It's a really nice blue and white bed. So tell me, what is your favorite scary movie? Or are you the scary movie?
Dylan said he had no idea who the girl was. He didn't recognize the voice. Yet whoever it was had his number, knew his name, and knew the color of his bed,
That did
blue
sound
and
like
white.
a prank call.
The girl on the other end claims to have been in his closet, and whether that was true
That's
or not,
creepy.
the intent of the call was obviously to scare Dylan.
Hey, fake or not, that's such a weird thing to say, bro. Prank calls, man, back in the day, the little star 6-7. Hey, I used to do that. I feel like a lot of us used to do that back in the day.
Admittedly, it would be a very unsettling voicemail for anyone to listen to. At the end, she asks what his favorite scary movie is.
It doesn't
which
work
could have been
anymore?
a reference to the movie Scream.
No way.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
Dylan reported the call to the police, who apparently weren't able to help since Dylan had taken so long to report it. When he would try to call the number back, it would dial to a weird random number, which led to an invalid number error.
What the hell?
Completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
That's weird.
A lot of women's worst fear are stalkers. People like the guy you just heard about in Jade's story. It's a much bigger and more common problem than most people realize.
Oh yeah.
The voicemail you're about to hear was sent on December 14th of 2022 to a girl named Sasha. Sasha lives with 3 friends from her sorority in a house that they rent in Syracuse, New York. Sasha met a seemingly nice and normal guy while out in town with her friends. They spoke very briefly and she gave him her number. The man's name was Jeremy, and he doesn't go to school at Syracuse University like Sasha does.
Okay.
Rather, he was a local in the area. The two arranged to go on a date for drinks and dinner at a nearby bar. According to Sasha, the date didn't go well in her opinion, as he radiated unusual vibes, and she thought he was weird. She split the bill with him because she knew there wouldn't be a second date, and she wanted to do the right thing.
That's respectable.
He dropped her back home after the date, and sent 3 texts later that night about how much fun he had, and how much he liked her. It added to the discomfort for Sasha. Instead,
Hey, type 1 if you've been on a date where you got weird, creepy vibes from the other person, whether you're a girl or a guy in here. Type 1, creepy vibes. This one better not be real. I don't know, dude. I feel like most of us have been through kind of like a crazy experience. Crunched. Welcome to the stream. You can dial a number, and if they have a personal voicemailing message with their name, they now have your number and name. I mean, yeah, true.
instead of responding, she hearted one of the messages. But the text continued on and on every single day, until the point that she decided to block him. Unfortunately, this was not the end. On the night of December 14th,
Teach by day, serve by night, dropping 25 gifted subs. Oh my goodness. This is after Grizzly dropped a prime. Thank you, Grizzly. Welcome in, officially. Wes, what's up, dog? Thank you for the gift, bro. Luna with 2 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Luna. And Teach dropping 25 gifted, chat. I need W spammed up. Let's go, man. 8,600 subs, chat. Let's go. You guys are insane. Thank you. W Teach for 25 gifted. Let's go.
At 2:15 a.m., when everyone in the house was asleep, Sasha got an anonymous call that left this voicemail.
Sasha, it's Jeremy.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know why you can't answer any of my calls or texts. I think it's pretty fucked up. You shouldn't leave your windows open, by the way.
That's a threat.
I'm whispering because I don't want to wake you, but I left you a surprise on the kitchen table.
Show me the surprise right now.
At the end of the call, you can hear a door shutting. This was the front door of Sasha's rental house, and the sound of the door closing alerted one of her housemates, who woke up everyone in the house to ask who just shut the front door. All 4 girls were in the house, though, and it was none of them. This was when Sasha noticed the voicemail and listened to it with her housemates. What Jeremy left on the kitchen table was a stuffed animal turtle, Sasha's favorite animal, which she mentioned on her date with Jeremy. Alongside it was a Christmas card that simply said Merry Christmas from Jeremy. This prompted the girls to call the police, and Sasha showed the police officer the text and the voicemail. The voicemail was self-incriminating enough, and the non-stop text from Jeremy backed up the story. It was enough for the police to find Jeremy and charge him for breaking and entering and stalking. He only did a week in jail and was sentenced to community service and multiple fines.
A week?
It's been a month and a half now, and Sasha has not heard from Jeremy.
Nice. All right, well, how much you want to bet he's coming back in like 2 years? It's really hard to officially, like, get people away like that and completely cut them out of your life. It's almost impossible. He's definitely going to come back.
In the year 2015, an elderly woman from Greeley, Colorado with failing vision received this voicemail you're about to hear on her landline phone. In a panic from hearing the voicemail, the woman called her son from the neighbor's phone in a state of hysteria, stating someone had taken over her home phone. Her neighbor checked out the phone for her, and after telling her it was okay, she calmed down, but a few days later, it happened again. The woman was truly petrified this time and once again went to her neighbor for consolation, but this time refused to go back to her house. Her neighbor called the woman's son to tell him about the situation, so the son took time off of work and traveled to Colorado the next day to help her. After testing the phone to see if anything was wrong, it seemed completely fine, but he planned to stay with her the following week to make sure she was okay.
Okay.
The son was horrified when he discovered what was really going on. When she had lifted the receiver, rather than the dial tone, she heard this message.
Connecting you. Please hold the line.
NORAD, EWS, Station Zulu Foxtrot 77, Zulu Foxtrot 77, Status Alert Con 4, Status Alert Con 4, Security Tracing in progress.
The message would come around the same time every day for the next few days, between 7 p.m. and 7:15.
I mean, okay, ones like that, it's just people, like, playing jokes, I think, and just trying to, like, freak people out. Because it's like, I don't know. The stalker ones are way more scary than ones like that. Obviously, that's, like, eerie, right? And, like, unsettling. But people do it all the time, I think. It is, like, creepy, yeah. And, like,
PM.
why?
Any other time of day, there was a normal dial tone, and the phone worked normally. The weirdest part was that the phone wouldn't ring at these times. The recording was heard instead of the dial tone if they lifted the receiver to make a call between 7 and 7:15 p.m.
Or something.
The son recorded the message, and the next day, the phone was dead for most of the day, unusable. Upon calling the phone company, they said they couldn't do anything as nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary from their end. That evening, the son tried to take another recording to see whether the message had changed, but it was just the dial tone now. The message was never heard through the phone again.
Weird.
The mother was still afraid to pick up the phone for a long time after this,
Definitely
causing
weird.
the son to post the recordings online to see if anyone on the internet would have a clue to the meaning behind the recording. And while some people suggest that it may be some kind of secret government message or code, no one seems to know for sure. On October 29th of 2009 at 10:45 a.m., Braxton McCannon's mother kept receiving calls from his sister's phone. This was strange because Braxton's sister was home at the time, so as Braxton's mother left her room to go ask her daughter why she was calling her, she met her in the hallway. Braxton's sister was already on her way to her mom's room to tell her about the phone mysteriously calling her mother over and over again, and how it was scaring her. It was not her who was making the phone calls. It was her phone itself. The phone was currently still inside her room as they were talking.
What?
And during that time, Braxton's sister's phone called their mother again. This was proof to their mother that it was in fact not her daughter making the phone calls, as she was standing right there. This chilling realization wasn't the creepiest part though. This time there was a voicemail left after the call.
Message skipped. Save message.
Huh? Yo, what?
In
Nah,
the
that
voicemail,
one's weird.
you can hear Braxton's sister's radio playing in her room. Then, unexpectedly, the radio cuts off, and a completely random, disturbing sound starts blasting into the phone. The sound almost resembles a horrific screaming. Braxton noted that what's extra weird is that if this were a ghost dial, meaning any form of accidental call, the phone would have left a substantially longer message. But instead, it just hangs up after a few seconds on its own.
Yo, that was a great video. See? Short, sweet, juicy. That last one was really creepy, in my opinion. Oh, that was so scary sounding. All right. That was that was one of the first videos we've watched from Mr. Nightmare. We've never watched many videos from him, mainly because he does like scary stories. A lot of people seem to love Mr. Nightmare. He's got 7 million subs, pretty much. Crazy. Trigger warning, true crime, gonna get a little crazy, I think. Okay, you guys know the drill. When we get into true crime, we always gotta watch a video from EWU Body Cam, okay? And with that being said, I definitely gotta go down into the corner, because for these videos, I like being in the corner down here, because usually I'm in the way of things. This one is called Man Opens Fire After Declaring War on Cops. This is, there's no way this is just gonna be a chill video. It's about to be insane, I think. So, here we go. I've seen this. It's crazy. Okay, you're making me excited. Let's get it.
Stop screaming, Danny.
Oh my God.
Of course I do. Good, I'm smiling. Let's get it. You're not an officer. You're a f***ing Nazi.
Okay.
You're a Nazi.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
If you want war, I'm gonna give you a war.
An attempt to arrest a wanted suspect in White Bear Lake, Minnesota spirals into a life-or-death standoff as 4 officers face off against a barricaded suspect with no intention of surrendering. As negotiations fail and tensions rise, officers prepare to breach, but a sudden act of violence changes everything in an instant.
Bro.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
The following is based on official police records, and most of the following footage has never been seen before. On the night of January 24th, 2023, 4 officers with the White Bear Lake Police Department arrive at an apartment complex to arrest 33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren Jr. for a warrant related to a domestic assault charge. After knocking for several minutes, Daniel's mother Vicky answers the door.
Hi, sorry to bug you. Hey, can I talk to Dan just real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have a quick question for him about an old case that we just need to clear up real quick.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong, hon. Yeah, I know you too. Yeah, a long time no talk. Yeah.
Hey, Danny. Danny. You want to hold the door for a sure come in for a second?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, he's at the door.
Just tell him it's Officer Sheik. Maybe he'll remember.
He said it's Officer Sheik. He wants to talk to you for a minute. He didn't
Confirmed.
He said he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, all right.
What's wrong? Is something wrong?
Well, he has a warrant right now that we need to try to take care of for him. So I've been We have a history, so I just wanted to come here myself and just advise him of it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, before he gets picked up by somebody else. So
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he did, Mom. I'm not sure what. I'm not kind of even know what it was for. You don't know.
For that blood court or something?
I'm sure.
Sorry, look
I'm
like
sure.
this. I
No,
just
you're
got
okay.
it.
You're okay. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it's for. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dan.
You want me to tell him that, or?
Yeah. Can I just talk to him from here?
He's not gonna want you to just talk to him like that.
Cookies.
The officers enter the apartment to learn that Daniel has barricaded himself in his bedroom. Upon learning the police are just outside his door, he becomes increasingly agitated.
Dan, it's Officer Sheik. All right. Well, you have a warrant and you got to take care of it. So as of right now, you're under arrest. Okay. Well, come on out.
Uh-oh.
He's not doing anything wrong right now either. He's doing really good.
Well, that's why I'm here. Like I understand his history, and I just want to.
I have to open the door. You're in the house for no reason. You didn't even know I was here. So
Okay, well, Dan, you have a felony warrant.
Felony warrant for what? We didn't even have to answer the door. Ricky answered the door because you illegally entered my house.
I didn't illegally enter your house.
Stop screaming, Danny.
Oh my God!
He has nothing. He has nothing.
Yep,
Just
9171.
He's just pissed. Danny!
We'll take 7-0 here. We got an uncooperative male refusing to answer the
Hey, let me go grab him.
Sounds good, Mom.
Okay.
Despite Vicky's efforts, Daniel refuses to come out.
I told you not to open the door, Vicky. You killed me.
Danny, I will bail you out.
You killed me, Vicky. You don't have to open the door.
Okay, what do you mean killed you?
You killed me.
What are you in trouble for?
It's a bench warrant. I missed court. He's not even supposed to be in here. It's a bench warrant.
All right, fine.
No, I'm not.
I will pick you up tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, but they're going to take you.
No.
They're in the house. I can't do anything about it.
Danny, your mom didn't know anything that was going on. I just wanted to talk to you.
You're cheating the system. You knew she didn't know. You knew she would let you in. You're in my house illegally.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm not in here illegally, Dan.
Don't yell.
You would have had to leave.
Well, your mom answered the door and I was talking to her, so.
Bad luck now, isn't it?
Officer Dillon quickly heads downstairs to prop open a door for additional officers that have been called
This is
to
not
assist.
just going to be
Meanwhile,
good at
Vicky
all.
asks a clarifying question.
Can already tell.
Why would you guys come up
Even
here?
if I didn't know what the title of this video was, I just know it's not going to end well, bro.
It's a bench warrant.
Well, because he has a
How do you
warrant.
work with
Just let
this?
me know and let him go.
Well, he has a warrant, so he has to go to jail to take care of it because it wasn't taken care of.
It's a felony level warrant,
It's
so.
a felony level 1 warrant. I mean, he has to go to jail. It just says what it is. He has to take care of it.
Yeah, but that's what. Tell the truth. If she didn't open the door, you would have left because it's not an active warrant.
It is an active warrant.
Well, it is active because it's current and it's live.
It's
man.
not like you enter people's houses illegally. You wouldn't have been able to kick down the door and leave, right?
That's correct.
Yep, I've been enjoying my night. Now you're in the house illegally because you took advantage of my biological mother. Congratulations. Thank you for admitting what I already said.
Okay. Well, I'm not here illegally, to be clear.
Yeah, we didn't have to let you in.
Right. But we're here, and you're here, so we can't just walk away.
Hey, that's your problem. I understand. Tonight's a good night. How about you?
Well, I would like it to just continue to be a nice, calm night.
You got your body cam on?
Of course I do.
Good, I'm smiling. Let's get it. I don't have nothing to say to you. I'm ready for war. Let's go.
There's one more person with him here.
I don't care.
Ready for war.
Come and get it.
Stop acting like that.
Daniel's statement that he's ready for war adds a volatile layer to an already uncertain standoff, as there's no way to know if he has a weapon behind the door. Officer Dillon swaps positions with Officer Sheik and attempts to talk to Daniel.
Hey, Dan.
Night after the night.
That's not even the same guy, Danny.
Dan, this isn't Officer Sheik. This is Officer Dillon.
You're not an officer. You're a Nazi.
Okay.
You're a Nazi.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Dan.
Yep. And I'm sorry you gained access illegally through my mentally ill.
All right, Danny. Either way, they're inside. Take care of it.
I'm not taking care of anything. They can leave.
Well, they're not leaving. There's like 7 of them.
Well, we're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Why?
Hey, Dan.
We're gonna have fun tonight, aren't we?
Danny, we don't want to do this here where I live.
Officer?
We don't want to do this where I live, remember? We talked about this, me and you. It can't happen here. I can't have this kind of action, okay?
Danny, I know you love your mom.
Listen, I don't love my mother. She's my biological mother. She's been a schizophrenic, abusive since I was born.
Oh my God.
And when I went to when you came and abducted me and brought me to
the drama. Oh, the family drama, the trauma dump. Oh, goodness. And abducted me and brought me to a foster home. Oh, God.
Foster home, that was fun.
Okay, Danny, come on, let's go.
I'm not going nowhere.
Unsuccessful in his attempts to speak to Daniel, Officer Dillon steps back and lets Officer Sheik resume his position.
Oh, God.
Danny, open the door.
I'm not opening.
I didn't hear anything.
There's 7 of them in here. Come on. All right, I don't want this to happen.
Well, if they're going to bring a dog, they should probably bring another deputy.
Bailed out.
But Sarge handled it.
Why? He broke the law. He just told you. If you didn't answer the door, it would have been good.
Dan, if I would have forced my way in not knowing you were here, that would have been breaking the law.
Yeah, but since you took advantage of my schizophrenic mother, now you're not.
I did not take advantage of your mom, Dan. I never have.
Stop screaming.
When backup arrives, officers begin planning a breach as Daniel's next words deliver a stark warning of the chaos that will soon unfold.
Got 4 here. Somebody want to go grab a shield?
Listen to this guy. I mean, obviously, things aren't, chat. But like, holy, bro, this man is screaming at the top of his lungs, bro.
I wish I would have known about this because she's killing me. Danny, stop it.
I don't need you getting hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt. He would never hurt me.
I'm not going to allow you to go in there.
He's not going to hurt me. It's my son.
Oh, it's building up.
Look at you, tall.
It's me you're looking at, Daniel.
No, they're looking at you. They're sitting there. They broke the law to get in. They're smiling. He's ready. I'm ready. We're all ready. No more talk.
Please don't use things on him.
Okay.
Like, Gil's is done. On my son, please.
We're not. No,
Danny, come on.
Vicky, tell them to slow down. Tell them they wanted to kill
Vicky, we need you to step out of the way,
come on,
please.
let's go.
Vicky.
Let him arrest you, and I'll come bail you out.
Why would the pedophiles arrest me?
Because there's not one here. There's 7.
That's fine.
Okay.
More bullets for
I'm no
everybody.
longer asking you. No disrespect. I'm telling you. You have.
Come on, Danny.
No. Now they're trying to boss you in your own home. Come on.
No, that's me, you dummy.
No, stay out of the door. I want to talk. We're talking. I've been waiting for this.
Oh, God.
Danny.
Pedophile.
Vicky, you're not going to be able to reason with him. I'm going to need you to leave the hallway. Please don't make me force you out of the hallway.
No, he isn't going to hurt me.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't want him. I don't want you to get caught in the middle of this. Please leave over here.
Please don't hurt my son with that.
We'll try not to, Vicky.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready to end this calmly.
I'm ready too.
Okay. Well, come on out then.
No, why would I come out? Do you think that pepper gun's going to help you, officer?
I understand. No.
No, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You're not hurting my son.
You're not going in there.
You're ready to kill me and I'm ready to die.
Danny, stop!
Despite repeated
Dude, my
requests
heart's
to leave,
beating.
Vicky's refusal forces officers to manage conflict on both sides of the door.
Pon, can you stand with Mom?
I'm coming in. No.
This is not an option. You need to leave the apartment.
No.
We need you to leave the
I don't want
apartment.
my son to get hurt.
You should open the door, Vicky. Everybody has their right.
Danny, they came in either way.
She's got to get out of the apartment. Out of the apartment. You come back, you're going to be arrested, Vicky.
Yeah, my husband is here. I'm going to my bedroom.
right there.
Please,
Nope.
I'm not even dressed.
Just right outside the door.
Can I go in my bedroom
No,
and at least
absolutely
get my jacket?
Mom's annoying.
I don't
Mom's
have
annoying me.
on even.
Get a jacket.
Please.
Come right out.
After getting her jacket, Vicky is finally escorted toward the front door of the apartment as officers prepare to take their next action.
I can hear him banging stuff around in there.
Oh, they got a riot shield.
Whatever it is. All right.
Just heads up, guys. I don't need rounds going through that door at you guys. Danny, come out.
Hey, I'm going to defend myself. Are you ready for this action?
He's defending himself. No, please don't hurt my son.
Let's go.
An officer fires non-lethal rounds beneath the door, and in an instant the scene erupts into chaos and gunfire.
9171, if County can step it up, please. Fire! I'm down. I'm hit bad.
Oh,
Give me
no.
out. Give me out.
It's the
Oh,
it's the pepper ball.
No.
It's the.
I'm down. I'm hit bad.
Oh,
I'm
no.
hit bad. Give me.
2 minutes. Okay.
Get me out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Oh, God, dude.
Get out. I need the door open. Get her out of here.
Officer Sheik, after suffering multiple gunshot wounds, is helped by a fellow officer
Come on,
as
tell me
he
he's
limps
good,
toward
please.
a cruiser.
Let's go, bro. Hustle. Okay, look, just whoa, come on, man, just get there. Yep. Just relax. Take a breath. Okay. Bobby, we got it. Yes, sir. I don't know. Let them know we're self-transporting.
Thankfully, they don't have to go far before help comes to them.
Okay, good.
Hold on, is this medics? Nope. Fire. That's fire. Stop, right here, stop. Okay. Stop. Turn your lights on. Turn your lights. Let me out. Let us out, Bobby. Let me out. Bobby, let us out.
Officer Sheik was struck 3 times in the stomach, pelvis, and thigh area, including one wound a paramedic would later describe as a hole in his testicle. He was urgently transported to Regents Hospital as the standoff inside the apartment continued. Reports state that Daniel ultimately surrendered following a SWAT operation, in which they launched tear gas into the apartment. Officers recovered a 9mm M&P firearm from the bathroom next to his bedroom. Daniel himself was reportedly unharmed. Following the incident, he was booked into the Ramsey County Jail, where his bond was set at $3 million. 33-year-old Daniel Lauren Holmgren Jr. was formally charged with first-degree attempted murder and 3 counts of first-degree use of deadly force. 1 count of first-degree assault with a dangerous weapon was dismissed. On August 24, 2023, he was sentenced to a total of 19 years in prison, with a credit of 213 days for time served. He's currently incarcerated.
He only got 19 years? How does that even make sense? All right, guys, look. On another note, all right, no closure there, really, but on another more light note, Blue is ready for his bark box. Oh, he's so he's biting the box.
He wants to open it. Let him open it. Here, just.
Whoa, what is that stuff in there? Oh, he got his first toy. All right, he got the first toy out. Dude, look at him. Okay, he found one. Oh, he found another one. Oh, he's got the other one. What is that? One's like a sushi roll. Hey, Blue, closing statement. Come here. Tell him how you feel right now.
Tell him.
Wow.
Good job.
Chat type 1 if you agree. That was great. The next one, we've been waiting patiently for this, okay? This is over a month in the making. Scary Comp V103, okay? We got, I think it's 6 scary videos here. So, lock in. I expect this to be pretty good. Here we go.
In the following video, a woman named Britt is outside her house trying her best to remain calm after witnessing something that left her immensely terrified.
Okay.
I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me.
She sounds scared.
And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause.
Yeah, not at all.
But I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
It looks like a beautiful house.
She's in that room upstairs.
The dog. Not happy.
Josie? Josie?
Bro, you better save your dog right now. Why am I nervous?
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking. And she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. Staring at that, and then she started barking. And she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
Bro, that dog is actually scared.
What she's staring at. Because again, like,
that's a door? Yeah, it's a barn. It's like a barn-style door.
And she's waiting for me to come in. And
stop, bro.
Like, what?
Aww.
What is it?
For some reason, Britt's dog has been staring at this closet.
See, it's videos like these that I actually think there's something, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's something weird going on, okay, in this closet. Dogs don't just do that for no reason, bro. They have, like, a sixth sense, okay? You can't really fake a dog, bro. You can't.
space for quite some time despite there being no one or nothing inside. The space is clear.
I don't know if it's like energy. I don't know if it's something paranormal, ghosts. Like, I don't know what it is, but they sense something.
Strangely, her dog is locked in on something. Although initially spooked, it wasn't until her dog started growling and barking at the space that she immediately fled, at which point she began to record this video.
Hey, can we talk about the graveyard in the front yard? Sad about.
Now there's something in the beginning that Britt captures, which is worth pointing out, and that's the graveyard in front of her house. Every so often, Josie would come out to the spot and just stare at it in the same way that she would when looking at the closet space.
Josie.
Bro, they know things, man.
Josie, what's going on?
They know things.
For this reason, Britt believes that the cemetery might have something to do with Josie's strange behavior.
Weird.
It's as though she's seeing something that we can't. But things get even creepier when Britt mentions a certain detail about this graveyard.
What?
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property. So this was my grandparents' ranch, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses. And so that's really all that there's to it. But things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open.
As she mentions, cows would also come to this exact spot and do the same thing that her dog would do. Keep in mind that the only farm animals that she has on this ranch are horses. These cows aren't hers, but they always come from a neighboring ranch and surround her graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Dude, this looks like a beautiful plot of land too. I feel like it would be so nice and peaceful, probably a little stressful, to live on a ranch, chat. To like, oh man, I think that's where I'm going to end up later in life. I'm not even kidding. I might be on some kind of ranch. Just fucked off. Like, I don't know. The internet keeps getting weird. Your boy's gonna be on a ranch. Right?
They literally just come and hang out here all the time now. It's a newer development.
That's weird a little bit. The way they're like surrounding it perfectly.
They just kind of come and really breeze around this area, and they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
Ooh.
If Josie's behavior hasn't fully convinced Britt that something is up with her graveyard, then the cows definitely have.
Yeah.
Now, the cow situation is a relatively new occurrence. It was only a month ago in April that they started to appear. This is why she's been trying to record them as much as she can.
Why are they like so still too? They're not even moving.
In case they stop showing up and no one believes her. But one night, while getting a food delivery, Britt records something that makes her even more certain that there's something off about the graveyard.
More?
It's late at night when this is captured.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry about
Okay, first of all, a little weird for not telling him to leave it at the door. This is a gutty play. Especially if she's home alone, like answering the door to a random dude. I get it's food and everything, but still weird, you know?
Yeah, this location is outside, no here. Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. It's okay, no problem. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Oh my god. Yeah, he's scared. He's like, oh. They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up. What is it?
What?
Hi.
So they're just random cows.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night. Like, even at night, they even come and hang out.
That's weird. Maybe they gotta get, maybe they gotta get uttered. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you gotta go under and give it a little, I don't know. Maybe they're feeling a little filled up. I love the house. This is fake. Okay.
And like,
security alarm. Bro, she... Oh, what?
Eerily, her shirt is pulled by something that can't be seen. It was right after she walked in to disable the home security alarm, which had gone off for unknown reasons, that this happened. Upon feeling a sudden yank, she immediately drops her food and runs out in a panic frenzy.
Whetstone said, hold on. This is real, actually. I buried my grandma and 7 cows came.
According to her, it was as if someone had tugged at her sleeve with all their might. Shaken up by this, she decides to sleep in the RV outside and wait until her family came back from their trip. It goes without saying, but she was totally freaked out, and it didn't help that she was all alone when this happened. This incident, along with the strange behavior
Chat, what does RV stand for? Rotational vehicle. Rotation. You know what I mean? Like how the wheels?
The animals has led her to believe that the graveyard is either cursed or haunted. Whether paranormal or not, these occurrences are still pretty creepy. But despite there being no further videos on the situation, these current ones continue to spook viewers and make them wonder.
See, this one had me up until the shirt pull. I feel like that's a little too, it's a little too crazy. It's like, I don't feel like that happens, man. But this is why, chat, one day we have to go ghost hunting. Okay? We have to. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a video or a stream. I don't know. But it's going to have to happen. Okay? We got to do it. I got to go IRL ghost hunting, bro.
Just what exactly is going on with Britt's home? Like all videos, this one remains a mystery.
Could that be green screen? You're telling me there's a guy with a green screen, like, suit on. No way. No way, right? And you left the Taco Bell. Man. All right, number 5. That was pretty good, though. I like that one. The cow thing is weird.
Now, this next video takes place at a museum where something pretty creepy was captured. Now, just for context, the person recording this was visiting this museum after his father came here a few days ago. His dad told him that there was something off about this place. He doesn't know why, but
what the fuck is this? This better be wax.
Exhibition that's dedicated to a woman known as Maria Sabina creeps him out. Whether it's because her wax statue looks a little too real or her history with witchcraft, this whole exhibition scares him. But after watching this video that his son took, there's no way that he's coming back to this place now. The following is what his son captured at the exhibition of Maria Sabina. Have a look.
Nah, that thing is creepy, bro. Stop. I'm freaked out.
I call this.
Yeah, right.
Somehow, the wax figure of Maria Sabina comes alive. She seemingly tilts her head in a quick and sudden motion, almost as if scrutinizing the person.
How would they fake that? It's wax. Unless it's a pop-on head. And like they did some kind of string action. It's a real person. There's no way it's a real person, bro. There's no way. Dude, the hands and feet literally look wax. Like, the hand looks wax, bro. Oh. Rotational vehicle. Wait, old people are scary? Okay, chat, how much? Chat, how much would I have to pay you to sleep with this sitting in the corner of your room? Knowing it's a wax figure. How much would I have to pay you to sleep with this in the corner of the room, bro? Pitch black, too. No fan. Can't turn on a fan. That's cheating. 10 gifted. Okay.
He continues to film. Jenny, he started to think that maybe this was just part of the
Yeah, that one's pretty weird. All right.
figures or anything of that account that posts videos.
Next one. Number 4.
Now the following video comes from an account that posts videos of firefighters putting out fires. All the videos on this page appear to be meant for educational purposes, from showing procedures that a firefighter must follow during critical situations, to demonstrating how a fire truck navigates through traffic. An aspiring firefighter can find these videos pretty useful.
That's pretty cool.
However, one video in particular might seem a bit strange to the person who's watching this for educational purposes.
Okay.
Unlike most videos, this one is pretty creepy. On March 10th of 2025, a man is recording a vacant property that's burning down in the middle of the woods. As he films, something is captured that's left many viewers unsettled. Now, the man recording owns this property, and he had no idea that during this footage, something pretty creepy happened.
Wait, what happened?
I'll play the rest of the footage and let you see for yourself. This is what he caught.
You should see it right now. It's amazing. Look through the window.
It's amazing.
Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
What?
Woo.
That's definitely a person.
Woo. It's getting out of hand right now.
It isn't obvious at first, but if you look closely, a black figure can be seen moving in.
Why is he burning down his house? Why is nobody answering this question? What's happening?
Inside the burning structure. Considering that the property had been vacant for many years, there shouldn't have been anyone or anything inside.
Too many spiders.
But strangely, something is.
That makes sense.
Even stranger is that the figure quickly ducks out of sight the moment the owner looks down the hall, almost as if it was trying to hide.
Insurance scam? Okay, you guys gotta understand, if they're gonna, they wouldn't film this and have evidence of an insurance scam. I mean, by the looks of these spider webs, I can understand what's going on here. Squatter or homeless person? It definitely is like one of those. And their house just got burned down.
Probably seen it had he not been mesmerized by the blazing flames that were close to him.
It's amazing. Look through the window.
For this reason, he misses the figure and, apparently, something else.
What?
It was only after viewers started looking closely at the rest of the footage that more things were noticed. As it seems, the figure wasn't the only unsettling thing about this clip.
Wait, why?
That's fine. I don't know why that.
Out of nowhere, a child's voice is caught on camera, even though there were no kids around. It's a distinct voice that
couldn't that be a little bird? Yeah, bird. That's what I was gonna say. That could be a bird for sure, like in the tree or something, laughing at the house burning.
Clearly sounds like a child laughing. Although not sure where the voice came from, many believe that the house might have some connection to it.
Bird!
If that's so, then what was captured next has most likely convinced many that the house is haunted.
More?
While recording a different side of the burning structure, this was caught.
All day.
How is there more? That's the guy from earlier! That's creepy though.
Like before, a dark figure is briefly seen before disappearing out of nowhere. It's the fact that it comes out from the same house where the last figure was seen that makes this video.
Okay, we can't lie. It's a little creepy regardless. I know it's definitely not like a ghost, but it's scary comp. Doesn't always mean ghost.
Even creepier.
It's still
and
creepy.
It doesn't help that a child's voice was caught earlier.
It was big.
Could it be, as viewers believe, that all these occurrences are due to the fact that the house is haunted? Some believe that the burning house has forced whatever had been inside to leave the property at once, which to them explains why the shadowy figure was seen running out of the house and the kid's voice was heard outside, as if they had nowhere else to go now. Although an interesting thought, it isn't certain if that's the case. Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions.
Okay.
But let me know what you think.
Dude, he was quick with it too. Number 3.
Now this next video takes place at a hotel in Spain where a group of friends had taken an elevator that for some reason wouldn't take them to their floor.
Nah.
Okay, so it's been doing this for a minute.
Oh God.
And there's nothing out there. You need to hit that gym. You wanna figure it out?
Yeah.
Dude, hell no.
Alright, no, that did something.
No. I don't know.
What
Okay,
is
this is like real fear, bro. Like a real life scenario that would just be scary as hell. Even if something didn't happen.
No. I don't know.
What is going on?
Are we too heavy? Is there someone there?
And it's you can't go anywhere else either, bro. Nah.
Although pretty creepy, it could be that the elevator was simply malfunctioning and therefore unable to move. However, this occurrence wouldn't be so creepy if it weren't for the fact that other hotel guests have reported the same problem when taking this elevator.
What?
It's a common occurrence, according to hotel staff, and they're not sure why this happens. The 16th floor is still under construction, meaning that no guests are staying there at the moment, so it doesn't make sense as to why it does this.
Hey,
But
if it's been happening for a while, let's construct it then. You know, let's actually finish the floor so it's not a fucking nightmare. Thank you.
Fast forward to only a day or two later, and this happens.
Yo, so this elevator is acting mad weird. We started a few floors up, and
dude.
No.
Oh!
Yo.
Did we stop?
The elevator suddenly stops working.
That would be brutal.
As it turns out, there had been a power outage affecting most parts of Spain and Portugal, and it just so happens that the group of friends were taking this elevator when it happened.
the backup, yeah, there you go. The backup generator's been coming on and off. We've been having the time of our lives. And yeah, we're like cooking a life.
Now thankfully, while being stuck inside, the backup generator kicks in, but it's not working as it should, as the lights continue to go on and off randomly. But as all three friends have fun with the flashing lights, this happens.
There you go, I got you.
Oh. Oh, he's cooking something.
What are you doing?
Yep. Yep.
I gotta pee.
Oh, you gotta pee.
It's making my bladder. I gotta pee.
Hey, relatable.
Like the rappers. Go. I gotta pee. I'm holding my bladder.
Yep.
I gotta pee. I don't know what else is going on. I gotta pee. It's making me mad. Go on like so. I gotta pee. I'm angry like Bowser.
Guys, this is probably the worst thing.
In the corner of the elevator, a dark silhouette is seen right behind one of the friends.
What?
It's small, but clear enough to see that something out of place is there. Neither friend had realized what.
Could it be part of the carpet, maybe? I don't know. Regardless, that's creepy as hell.
This was, but after watching this footage, they can't help but think that something otherworldly had been inside the elevator. Now thankfully, after some time, the group was able to escape, but not in the way that they imagined.
We're moving.
Not level 16.
Wait,
Not floor 16.
Stop.
No way. No.
That's the same
Bro.
as before.
No way.
All right.
They were brought up to the 16th floor after being stuck inside for about an hour and a half. Just like before, no one had called it.
Okay, let's say you lived in this apartment building, guys. And your floor was 17. Would you take the stairs over getting in this elevator? There's no way you would take 17 flights. You guys would risk it too. Moving out. Nope, cheating. Can't do that. Nope. You're being held hostage. You can't leave. You leave, your family dies. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Although definitely strange, they would much rather be on this floor than inside the broken elevator for obvious reasons. But the question still remains. Just who called it up? And most importantly, just what exactly had been inside the elevator?
That's crazy.
To this day, the friends have no clue, but they're just glad that things didn't take a turn for the worse while being trapped inside. Ghost or not, this video is pretty strange.
It would be good cardio, you know? It's like hitting the Stairmaster every day. It's a good workout.
It's late at night when a mother quickly grabs her phone to record this video. She lays in bed across from her daughter, who just told her a few hours ago that she was scared of sleeping in her room.
No.
According to the mother who sent me this, she was terribly shaken up by the events of that night. Something in her home had felt completely off, and she needed to record this. While taking this video, she captures this.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but...
Oh, man. We have a dog video and a kid video in one episode. What the hell is that? What toy makes that sound? Why is there an arm? What fucking toy is this? And why is she going around the corner like this? God!
So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. So I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises.
What? I didn't see it.
With noises.
Now I will admit that watching this video the first time, I completely missed what happened. It wasn't until brightening up this footage that it became much clearer. A finger on this toy arm suddenly lifts on its own. It almost seems to be pointing at the mother, as if to say, I see you. Although definitely strange, this occurrence is made creepier by the toy truck. For whatever reason, it was going off before this happened. As the mother writes, the reason this toy truck scares her isn't just because it's going off right now, but because it seems to be intelligent when it shouldn't be. Shannon, the mother in question, would sometimes ask the toy to light up or make a sound, and shortly thereafter, it would. This has led her to believe the toy's...
Cool, I get it. All right, number one. Here we go.
On May 8th of 2025, a small family from California had shared a video in which something very strange happens.
Nope, that's a rodent, not a puppy. Sorry,
Apparently, whatever took place in this house wasn't just witnessed by the man, but also by the dog resting on the couch.
The rodent.
It's this small detail that further makes this video baffling. Now, it's important to note that other dogs live in this house, The family who lives here are genuinely passionate about caring for their pets, which is why they treat each of their dogs as though they were their own children. From having a giant portrait of Frida, Pepper, and Valentino, to having a fully furnished dog room dedicated to them.
Alright, bro. Hey, just walk your dog, play tug of war, let him poop, you know. There ain't much more you gotta do, buddy.
It's clear that this family embraces all its members and ensures that no one is ever left out, even if one of them is no longer here. Only a month ago, Maxie, their first and oldest Chihuahua,
Damn, their first and oldest rodent,
had passed away from old age.
R.I.P. man.
Not a single day passes without thinking of little Maxie.
Aw, man.
He was deeply cared for, which makes it even harder for the family to accept that he's now gone.
R.I.P.
But despite this unfortunate story, the family's now focused on something else that happened recently. It was on a Thursday afternoon when this was captured.
Oh, he put the double hand on the chest, bro. All right, wait a minute. Double hand on the chest. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Out of nowhere, the sound of a barking dog is heard from inside the house. The man turns around to see if it was the dog behind him, but it wasn't. Something about these barks sounded familiar, and it wasn't until re-listening to the audio that the man knew he wasn't just hearing things, but rather a barking dog that sounded just like Maxie. No other dog is seen around except the one on the couch, and the other dogs that live here weren't home at this moment. If no other dog had barked, then which did? To the family, the answer is clear. It was Maxie who had barked. They believe that little...
All right, that was the worst one. Chat, what was the scariest? I feel like the elevator, realistically, like if any of us got in this scenario where we were stuck on an elevator, that would be fucking horrible. But this one probably creeped me out the most. The cows were weird, definitely. This one's very unsettling. You know? I don't know. I think it's between the cow one or the elevator one, probably. This one just weirds me out. I think that was overall a great video. Okay, that was Scary Comp V103. We're going to have to wait another 3 months before they drop another one. Just kidding. Please upload one in 2 weeks, please. All right, chat, we got a new Nukes video. You guys know I was waiting for the double whammy here, okay? Lock in. Scary videos that will make you cry like a lil baby. Don't give me a repeat of one we just saw, please. Please don't. Watch the first one be the elevator one.
This next video was sent in by a Nukes Top 5 viewer.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted.
No.
And she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely.
What is that creepy noise? Oh, hell no! What? Dude! Some guy goes, the fuck? Look at the chat. That's funny, dude. Oh. Oh, yeah, right. No way. OMG, that woke me up. You know those people watching the stream, bro, were like low-key falling asleep a little bit. Like, they were so zoned out, thinking nothing was gonna happen. That's fucking scary, bro. What is happening?
Now, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll.
Did you see the real-life Annabelle is going on tour right now? How is Annabelle going on tour? Hey, everybody, thank you for coming. Here's the doll. Okay, have a great night. How the hell is that gonna work?
Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted, but perhaps her house is.
Yeah.
However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll, and some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down.
That's weird.
But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think? A hug goodbye.
Okay.
A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day, as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
R.I.P., man.
You ready to go, Grandma's? Come on. Let's go.
I want you.
She's got kind of so sad. Yeah.
Dada! I'm just hugging me. Daddy hugging me.
Oh, wait.
What?
No. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom's got fun. Okay.
What, Daddy?
Oh, man.
That's what I was just about to ask. What'd you say, bud? Did you say bye to?
I said bye. I said bye, Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so
now,
sad,
Sissy
bro.
posted
It's so
the video
sad.
because she thought it was just a little odd and kind of cute that her son was talking to his dad who passed away. She made no claims that the clip was paranormal, but when she posted the video online, viewers began to point out that there also seemed to be a strange voice in the clip.
What?
A voice that they thought might actually be the little boy's father, communicating from beyond. Now, I'll enhance the audio
That's so sad,
and listen
Chad.
carefully just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
What
Let's
the
go.
fuck?
Dada! I'm just hugging me.
A quiet voice seems to whisper, "Honey," and the boy seems to look around as if searching for who said it. Even stranger, he seems to think that it's the voice of his deceased father and actually walks over as if his dad is standing nearby on the porch. The little boy says, "Daddy hugging me." And again, a strange, quiet voice seems to whisper back.
Dada! I'm just hugging me. Daddy hugging me.
Oh, wait.
What?
No. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. I think my mom.
Daddy hugging me.
Oh, wait.
What?
No. Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
So did little Clarence actually encounter the spirit of his deceased dad, saying hello and giving him a
that's
quick
so
hug?
sad, though.
Clarence seems to think
my
so.
God.
But as usual,
Nah.
you decide.
What, Daddy?
That's horrible.
Witchboard.
Oh, hell no.
A woman is doing a solo investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda that she believes inhabits the home.
Nope.
But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that she might be in contact with something much more sinister.
Am I dealing or am I speaking with the
Dude.
devil right now? Through
Okay, chat, I don't know. I'm still undecided. Would I ever do a Ouija board? Would I ever use one? I don't know. No Luigi boards? I don't know if I would. But, like, part of me wants to, though, a little bit. Don't do it ever? No wedgie boards? Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board?
Bloody nose blurred.
My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my god. The demon is trying to say.
Bro, she's doing the Ouija board. I was like, am I losing my mind? I didn't know what was happening.
But my nose is bleeding right now. The board is moving. Oh my god, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a strange sound from the floor buffer and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly, the Ouija board flies off the table, and finally, she decides that she has had about enough. And she just gets out of there. A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be haunted. He's a bit unnerved by the spooky surroundings, but nevertheless, he decides to try to contact any nearby spirits with a Ouija board.
Why would you ever do this? This is like the worst combination of things you could ever do.
As you might expect, it did not go well.
Yeah.
I just heard something move outside the tent.
Buddy.
Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session.
He pulled out a dildo? Why'd they blur it?
That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as if.
Stacy.
What the f was that? Nope, no. That's
Stacy.
I don't know what the hell that was.
No.
I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was.
No, you don't want to know, trust. Nope.
What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave.
Might be a good idea.
Let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo begins to freak out from the strange sounds that seem to surround his tent and decides it's time to leave.
Okay.
Oh, hell
exit
no.
is just down that way.
Bro, I've seen so many pathways in horror games that look like this, dude. Nah, man. What are you doing?
Really bad idea. Okay.
Bro, fuck that.
I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the is that?
That's a good flashlight. Why don't I ever get those ones?
Let's go. There's the exit.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but didn't sign off properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home.
No.
One night, he awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs his phone and starts to record.
Ay, cabrón. No manches. ¿Qué era eso? No.
Damn, bro. Chill, man. You're taken away from the scariness.
A strange pale face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendown approaches, there's nothing there. Now terrified, he tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him. Brendown Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the...
I hate these ones, bro. I genuinely hate these ones. It's just like, it's so obvious. Why put it in your video, bro?
Ouija board again, and thankfully the supernatural incidents in his home have slowly stopped occurring. Abandoned or not? A guy who calls himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma.
What is that?
A collection of old buildings were built on the site of the former Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887.
What's a seminary?
Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
It's a school? Like a church?
What the?
Bro, stop snooping around. What are you doing? Bro, you're not about to record.
Oh, Senor, you got the one. Go you got honey. In the docks, Sunday. After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for each church congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
What the?
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
I mean, it's obviously like a recording, you know?
Even though the center has been closed down for years, there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
What do you mean captured?
Okay. Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages, Cherokee and English. And when we have a completely Cherokee audience,
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some viewers say it looks like a girl in a white gown, but what do you see? Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here? You decide.
Bro.
Driven to the grave.
Nothing happened!
A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard. He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
Whoa. What?
Damn, man. People gotta learn to slow down.
True.
Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky. Hello? You alright? You okay? What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here?
Dude, nah, that'd be so creepy.
Miss? Hello?
Mark hears creepy, unexplained sobbing as he approaches the car. But then it suddenly seems to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation. But Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself. But he did provide a pretty...
That one's creepy because I remember we saw a video in another one of these where there was a car that crashed into a river or something. And they're pulling one guy out. And you can hear the whimpering and crying of a lady. And it's the lady in the passenger seat, and she was dead at the scene. And you can hear her like crying. Bro, it was like a body cam video. I don't know if you guys remember that, but she was dead, bro. Shit's weird. No.
Simple update.
Well, I finally got an update for you on that cemetery video.
Wasn't it like help? Yeah. It said help my baby or something. And they found the baby. The baby was alive. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah. Yep. This is a follow-up video. They put the fence back up.
They fixed that fence.
Now, this video was filmed 3 years ago, and to this day, Mark claims that the video he captured is 100% real and that he can explain it.
Bro, that's
but
weird.
Let me know what you think.
You okay?
Oh, God.
What the hell?
Intruders. A young woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment.
No.
But not long after, as she is recording herself practicing a new dance routine.
We already saw this one. I knew there was going to be one. I knew there was going to be one that overlapped. That one's weird. We watched that in the other episode, though. Yep. That one was really creepy. That was the scariest one in the other video, too. So... we'll go find number 1 here.
Now terrified of the weird thing friends have been staying with her, what to do.
Okay.
Black Mass.
Black Mass.
A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window.
Dude, it's like those curtain mannequins I always see in like horror games, bro. Oh, hell no.
The couple looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
You guys know those like those figures that wear like the big curtain in the horror games? You know what I'm saying? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. There's always like a big white fucking curtain. That's what it looked like.
To go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared of my life. I don't even have any words.
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this happens.
I'm skeptical about this one. Started recording because I heard scratching.
So, are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing that hides in the shadows?
I doubt it.
You decide. Scary videos.
All right,
these are videos that are sort of in the scary video genre.
I love these ones.
But they're just kind of silly, and also they're all about doggies. So first up,
puppies.
A man is watching a horror movie when very strange things start to happen nearby.
Yes, it's good. Because I'm here.
Oh, it's a dog? Oh, God. That'd be so fucking scary to see. Is the dog stuck in the chair? Dude, what?
Bro, I'm literally watching horror movies. What the hell?
That's funny.
All right, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary. Poor doggy. Next.
Why would a dog have to wear a diaper? I mean, I guess if he's not potty trained yet, but like, is there maybe like a medical thing, maybe? Like diarrhea, medication or something? I need to know, guys. I'm a dog owner now. Old dog pees everywhere. Oh, that's brutal. No.
Next, a man leads his little French bulldog back inside his apartment building, but someone has just set up a spooky Halloween decoration at the end of the hallway.
That's so funny.
Dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe you should go check that out
That's
alone.
hilarious. Dude, dogs have personalities, man. They all do. And they all, like, they're all very similar, but each dog has, like, its own quirk, you know? It's so funny.
And this one, the caption says it all. If your dog is scared, you should be scared.
Bro, where are you? Oh, yeah, time to go. That dog is alerted. Alerted!
And finally, a woman introduces her new doll to her cute little pug named Augie.
Okay. Do you guys like pugs? I gotta be honest, I don't like them. I do not like pugs, bro. I don't. I might be in the minority or something. I don't know. I'm a pug hater. Actually, I don't like them. They bother me. And they're loud and they breathe loudly. Nah. They're always snorting up boogers and nah, bruh.
But can this little dog sense something about the doll that we can't?
Okay, Noobs.
Nah, probably not.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe.
Hey, love you. Good way to end
hopefully
it.
I'll see you next time.
I love it, man. Hey, that was great. That was great. Perfect way to end it, bro, with some puppy videos. That's what we love, all right? That's what we love to see. Yo, if you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying these reaction videos, because we're definitely throwing this on the YouTube, I appreciate it so much. Leave a like on the video. It would really show me that you want me to continue this scary reaction series. Hey, this is one of the last times you're going to see this background, which is very sad, but also exciting. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. It'll be a game. So it'll probably be tomorrow or the next day. All right. Peace.